Hi everyone, I welcome you all in the today's workshop, and it's the AR workshop too, and it's gonna be a very amazing experience again because we are going to explore some more about filters, and obviously in this session we will be talking about how we can add some more amazing functionalities to our amazing effect. First of all, let everyone join in, and then we would be starting our amazing workshop. And also, just start dropping your comments, like how it felt that yesterday you made all your effect. And to be honest, it was a really experience having you all yesterday as well and today as well. And today we would be talking about some more about AR effect, and let's see how your excitement would be today for today. Let everyone join in. I can see only few people are there today, and let everyone join in. And also, yeah, hi, hello Sahil, hi Shivam. Just start dropping like something. Like, did you like the yesterday's workshop or not? Or what are your expectations for the today's workshop? Any suggestion for the effect, anything? And then I will be very happy to go with that. And again, if you come up with any sort of doubt, you can just connect me over the LinkedIn, and I can just resolve all of your doubts over there. Okay, so okay, people are joining in. It's pretty much amazing. So let everyone join in, and we'll wait for a few more seconds. And till then, I'll just give you a walkthrough to the Spark Air Studio again. Let me give you a quick recap what we all did yesterday and how we are going to proceed in the today's workshop at the same time. So perfect. Let me share my screen so that we can just get started. Hi Pratik. So this is our Spark AI studio, and that's how it actually looks. And moving with that, we have the sharing experience that we can just look into, and also we can just move with a blank project. Let's move to a blank project. Let's see how the functionalities work when we have a blank project, and we move with that. So first of all, we'll change the real time simulation. Cool, perfect. So moving with that, what we are going to do in the today's workshop, we will be exploring more about the Spark AI, and I'll be walking you through towards the basic functionalities as well as to some of the advanced functionalities at the same time. So first of all, we can see we have the scene panel on the top left corner, and we have the asset panel. In the scene panel, you will be adding everything that you want in your Spark AI studio. Okay, and after that, in the asset panel, you would be adding every like for example, you want to add, you want to have a material, you want to have a texture, or for example you want to add some sound to your effect. So everything would be added in the asset panel, and on the right side you can see that we have the properties and the transformation. So basically, like if you want to make any sort of changes in any of your material or in any of your object that is in the scene panel, so everything is done on the right side, in which we come across or with all the properties and everything. So without wasting much time, let's jump to our scene panel, and we can see here's a plus button that is appearing to us. So let's click on the plus button, and we can see that we can have a face tracker, and in the face tracker you can see on the right side there's a description that is coming of the face tracker. So we can see that what it is. And now when it comes to the face tracker, you can see the description is saying find, follow, and select a single face in your screen. If you add children to the face tracker, it will control their position, scale, and rotation. It can also be used to control a face mesh. So this is a pretty much like short description of the face tracker, how it works. So obviously face tracker is basically to track your face. Like for example, I want to add a mask on my face, or I want to add makeup onto my face. So basically everything that I want to do with my face. So for that I would be needing a face tracker. So let's insert a face tracker. So the moment we inserted a face tracker, we can see, let's change the view to back. Perfect. So you can see that these arrows are now coming. Okay. Now what we would be doing, we would be right clicking onto our face tracker and we can add an object to it. Okay. So let's click on this plus button and let's add an object from here. The moment we clicked on the face mesh, we can see a description that is coming over to the right side, which is saying a 3D face model that responds to facial expressions tracked by the face tracker. It has a surface for applying materials to. So this is a like basic description of the face mesh. And basically like for example, you want to like check out the facial expression. Like for example, if I'm laughing, so obviously the mask would be like changing few of its property according to the way I am expressing, the way my expression, my facial expressions are. So let's insert a face mesh. So yeah, you can see a face mesh has been inserted into our face tracker. And so on to the right side, you can see that all the properties and all the transformations are coming. So in that case, what we need to do, we can see, we can just click onto the plus button and we can add a material to it. So the moment we clicked onto the plus button, you can see that it is showing like this. Okay, perfect. So just give me a second. Let me see if there is any doubt or not from your side. You can ask your doubts if you have any. If you are coming up with any sort of doubt, you can just ask your doubts, and I would be very happy to resolve them all, obviously, because this workshop is for your understanding. So if you are coming up with any sort of doubt, just do let me know, and you can just ask them all, and I would be very happy to answer it and to keep the conversation accordingly. Perfect. So, like, do let me know. Have you? Are you also like making the effect with me? Are you having any sort of doubt? Cool. Perfect. Can you please repeat about the face tracker you just told about? Okay. Perfect. I'll just repeat it again. Give me a second. Perfect. So, let me share my screen again, and I'll show you again about this face tracker and how it works. So, perfect. Now, as you can see, this is our face tracker and face mission. That's how it is being look like. So what's next that we need to do? So first of all, let me just remove it and let me just like explain everything from scratch. So first of all, we click onto this plus button and we can see about the face tracker. Now, what is the main purpose of the face tracker? So for example, I want to track anything with my face. Like for example, I want to add a text here, and the moment I move my face from right to left, the text should also move from right to left. So why it will move? So for that, obviously I need to track my face. Okay, the like how my face is being moving. Okay, so for that we will be having a face tracker. Let's insert a face tracker. After inserting the face tracker, we'll again click to this plus button and we would be adding a face mesh to it. The moment we clicked onto the face mesh, on the right side we can see a description to it, a 3D face model that responds to the facial expressions tracked by the face tracker. Okay, so like what all are the 3D like what all are the 3D like facial expressions that I am using doing. So let's insert this particular face mesh in our face tracker. Okay, now as you can see, the right now I have added the face mesh inside the face tracker. Now the moment I'll put this face mesh outside the face tracker, now you can see that the expression has been tracked, but the movement has not been tracked. So this is the main usage of face tracker. I hope you got the point. So now that's why we use a face tracker, so that we can actually properly track the face. So now we'll click onto this plus button and we'll add a material to it, and we'll name this material as something face mesh. Okay. Now after that, onto the right side, we can see that there are various properties that are coming to us. Now also we can see a property of texture. The moment we click onto this texture, we can add a new texture to our file, and now you can see, let's add a texture. So let's have this texture. Perfect. But as you can see, I have added this hacker mask. Okay. Now the shade of this hacker mask and this is totally different. So you might be thinking, so why it happened? So for that, we will again go to our material, the face mesh material, and we'll change the shader type. On the top right corner, you can see that we have an option of the shader type. Let's click on to the shader type, and let's change the shader type to let's see the how shader types is working. Like for example, when I clicked onto this like physically ways, that's how it is looking, and after that in the face paint it's totally changed. So let's keep it to the flat, and that's how you can see the like how the hacker face is looking onto the face. It's looking pretty much amazing and nice at the same time. So after that, what else we would be doing? Now we would be seeing more stuff, and do let me know in the comment section, is it clear till now? Okay, so let me just again share my screen and show you some more of the functionalities. So like till now, you actually made an effect. You actually made an effect, and you can see that how amazing it is. And obviously we can add some more functionalities to this effect to have something more. Okay, so now let's add some more functionalities to our face. So it's looking pretty much amazing. So now let's see what all things we can do with our like effect. Let's click onto this plus button again in the scene panel, and let's add canvas to this. So under the 3D objects, you can see that is one canvas object that is present in our scene panel. The moment we click onto the canvas, we can see on the right side a description that is coming to it: a container for laying out 2D objects and making them responsive to the size of the screen. So it is basically a container for the 2D objects. Like for example, I want to add a 2D object to my scene panel. So for that, I the canvas works like a container. Okay. So let's insert this canvas, and now you can see these blue lines that are coming. Okay. So what we would be doing, we would be just click onto this plus button again, and let's add a 2D text to it. And it is showing an object used to render text in the scene. Let's click onto this insert button and just give me a moment. So yeah, now let me share my screen again. Perfect. So now as you can see, we added a face tracker, we added a face mesh to it, and now we have a cool hacker face. After that, we added a canvas. to our scene panel, and we also added a 2D text. So what's next that we are going to do? As you can see that we can obviously change this text. So let's first of all align this particular text. And after aligning the text, what else that we can do? Onto the right side, we can see that under the typography, a text box is coming onto the right side of the text. So let's change the text. Let's have a something cool text. Let's have like, I am a hacker. Let's add something cool text. Okay, so you can see that we added a cool text, and we can just align this text like this. Okay, after doing so, what's the next that we are going to do is, let's again click onto the text, and let's rename this text to hacker text. And onto the right side, we can also change the font and the size of the text, obviously. So as we go to the right side, you can see the font is coming on. Onto the right side of the font, we can obviously change the font. So let's keep it as this, looking pretty cool. And let's also change the color as well. And okay, let's click onto this. Let's change the color to something red. Perfect. And now with that, we actually did so. It's looking kind of pretty and nice at the same time. So yeah. It's looking pretty much amazing and nice at the same time. So what's next that we are going to do is, let's change the font as well. Let's keep the font at 60. Perfect. Now it's looking pretty much amazing and nice at the same time. So after that, what else we can do? So we can have one more thing into our this. So in our canvas, let's right click onto the canvas, and let's add an object to this canvas is of a rectangle. Okay, so we are not actually changing the background, but we would be just playing around with the lights. So let me show you how. So the moment you inserted a rectangle in the canvas, onto the right side, we can obviously check out the properties of it. So for the properties, what we are going to do, just click onto this 100 width, and the moment you clicked it, it will show you the fill width option. So just click onto this fill width, again fill height. So that's how it is being filled. So what's next that we are going to do? Obviously we'll add a material to this particular rectangle, and let's rename this material as the rectangle material. And after that, we'll have color. Okay, it's totally up to you what sort of color you want to add, and it's perfect. But we are not able to see the person, so for that, what we will do, we'll just keep the opacity to somehow 30. Okay, so as you can see, like for example, you want to have some you want to make an effect in which you want some disco lights or something like that. So obviously in that case, you can that's how you can just add a rectangle to your scene panel, and that's how you can just change the lights, and it will look more cool and amazing at the same time. So I guess that's an amazing effect that we just made. So let's understand how to publish our effect. So now we'll go to this publish button that is coming onto the right bottom side. Just click onto this publish button, which is in blue color, and now it will ask you to add an experience. Let's add an experience, and perfect, sharing experience has been added. Cool. And let's record a video. So obviously again, use like record your own video. Okay, right now I am you like my camera has been used by the StreamYard, so this is the reason I'm not able to switch to my integrated camera of laptop. So this is the reason I am not able to record a demo video of my own. And after this workshop, I would be deleting, like I would be just changing the demo video, because according to the meta guidelines, we cannot have these real time simulations demo video or in the thumbnail. So do change it. So let's you just have to click onto this red button, and the video has been recorded, and it's done. Perfect. So Now till it is being prepared, so let's understand what's next that we are going to do. We would be understanding how to publish our own effect. Let's click onto the save button and let's click on upload. So it will take just few minutes, few just seconds to get uploaded onto our Spark AR hub. And also till then, let me also drop the submission form with you all into the comments below, because obviously submission is important, so that we can also understand how amazing effects that you are creating and how amazing you are working on your skills. So yeah, the screen has been shared. Now I'll just open this. That's how this window will appear the moment you will click onto this publish button. Let's give it a good name. Let's hacker mask. Okay, or let's keep it let's hack. Okay, the platforms, let's specify the platform to Facebook only. After that, what's next that we are going to do is we can add category to it. Okay, after adding a category, you can obviously add some keywords. It's totally up to you. And let me just change the thumbnail at least. um, Let me keep this thumbnail perfect. And it's done. Okay, so that's how you can just fill the Spark AR hub, and that's how it is to be done. Until it's loading, let me just open the submission form for you all, so that I can just tell you how to submit the form. So give me a moment. Let me open the form in the other tab. So I've already dropped the submission form with you all in the comments below. You can just check that out. And let me just show you this. Perfect. So that's how the window will appear. And after that, what's next you have to do? You have to fill this form. And now I'll just tell you how to fill this form. So first of all, fill your name. After filling your name, you would be required to fill your mail ID. Let's fill your mail ID quickly. And after that, you have to add your contact number. So let's add your contact number. I would not be revealing my contact number. And okay, with the college name, let's add this college name here. After that, it's asking for the Facebook profile URL. You just have to go to your to facebook.com, and after that you have to click onto your picture and then click onto your name, and then you would be headed over to your Facebook profile. Okay, you just have to click onto this URL and copy this URL and paste this URL into this Facebook profile URL section. After that, it is asking for the face effect URL. You have to click onto the share button and copy and click onto this link, and then the link would be copied. So you just have to paste this link here. After doing so, you have to click onto this three dots, copy the effect ID and paste the effect ID here. In the same way, again click on to these three dots, copy owner ID and paste the owner ID here. And what is the date of the submission right now? It's 25/09/2022. And just click onto the submit button, and that's how you can just submit your effect um, in the Google form. Okay, which thing you want me to repeat? Okay, let me just share my screen again. So this is your effect. Okay, so you have added a rectangle. So let me just remove this particular material first of all. Perfect. So that's how your effect would be looking. So in this, first of all, you have to insert a rectangle in your canvas. After inserting a rectangle in your canvas, you have to, what uh, thing you can do, you can obviously just drag this and like position it. It's totally up to you, or you can just click onto this width and fill width and again the fill height. So these are the two options that you can do. After doing so, you have to add a material. To add a material, you have to click onto this plus button that is coming onto the right side of the material. You have to create new material. The moment you will create a new material in the asset panel, a new material has been added under the material section. You have to rename this material as the rectangle material. The moment you rename the material, now onto the right side, you can see all the properties of the materials, the render options, and the advanced render options. So what next that we have to do? You have to click onto this right, you just have to click onto this box that is coming onto the right side of the color. The moment you will click onto this box, you will see that you can choose a color in this particular in all these shades. Just choose a color, and you can obviously change the color. It's totally up to you. Let me have some neon. Okay, let's have something blue color. Okay, okay. Then after that, you can see the person is not visible. So what we can do, just at last you can see there's a property of opacity. So let's decrease the opacity to 28, somehow 26 and 28, and that's how you can see the color, like how the color is being looking like. So obviously you can change the color, and that's how you can just like add something to it. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. So yeah, thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in the today's workshop, and it was really great having you all. And I hope you got the essence, and you got to know how to submit your form and how to make your effect and everything. Do let me know if you have any sort of doubt. I would be very happy to clear them all. And with that, thanks a lot for coming in, and that's all for the today's workshop. See you all.